Kellyanne Conway has been dispatched to give a response to Lev Parnas' Maddow interview. Now, we already let you know what Stephanie Grisham has said. Notably, she does not specifically say that Parnas was lying in his claims. So now Kellyanne Conway, she's got more experience. She's the go-to media figure. So she is going to be asked to directly refute the claims of Lev Parnas. And we're gonna do a mashup of all of the opportunities she had to do that. Take a look at the direction she chose to go in.
What is the White House's position on his allegations that are now public?
Well, remember, people who go on TV are never under oath. This is someone who hadn't come forward on his own volition. He was arrested and then indicted on some pretty serious charges.
I understand what you're saying, but are you saying flat out 100% what he alleges is not true? Yes or no?
Well, when Lev Parnas says, speaking of the court of law, when he says the president knew all of my moves, he gave consent. Objection, you cannot say what somebody else knew or thought. You can't do that. And so that was a TV show, not a court of law.
Is he lying or not, Kellyanne?
Well, he's a proven liar. He's been indicted. And so I've never heard the president mention this person to me ever a single time.
To just finish on that point, it's a yes or no question. Trump knew exactly what was going on, said Lev Parnas, and we're asking, is that statement true or false?
Trump knew what was going on. How? In other words, what is Lev Parnas actually saying? He's saying the president knew all of my moves.
So look, maybe Kellyanne didn't understand the question she was being asked, but she was given many opportunities.
Yeah, look, Kellyanne Conway will lie about literally anything, right? I mean, this is the White House that defended Trump drawing on a weather map with a Sharpie to claim that a hurricane was going someplace else, not where it actually went, right? I mean, they are shameless when it comes to lying. And the fact that she's unwilling to go on record about this makes me wonder if she's nervous about legal exposure or something else. It seems very clear to me. Also, good for Fox News for doing their first tough interview in a very long time.
Exactly. Yeah. They are not scared to lie or stretch the truth, but she was being very careful. I mean, clearly, like, she's not under oath there, but if she were to state that it was a lie, it might be that they're worried that Lev Parnas will be brought in to testify. And look, she brought up multiple times, her defense was he wasn't under oath. Okay, it was just a television show. Well, right now there's an open question as to whether there will be or should be witnesses in the Senate trial. She seems to be implying that we can't trust him unless he's under oath. Doesn't that make the case easier that we should have witnesses and Lev Parnas should be the first one?
Yeah, look, their whole argument is completely incoherent, right? They say all the information presented in the impeachment hearing trial so far has been second or third hand, but they refuse to allow the people who have firsthand information, Mulvaney, John Bolton, Pompeo, to testify. So they want to have it both ways. It is an embarrassing attempt at a cover up. If not for propaganda run, state-run media like Fox News and other conservative sites propping them up, they would never, ever get away with it. No Democrat could ever pull this off because you guys wouldn't defend them. We wouldn't defend them, right? We actually have morals and a compass, but the Republican Party, the Republican base doesn't care.
Yeah. And just really fast, I wanted to respond to one thing. She said that she had never heard of this individual before. Well, we have a very smiley photo that seems to indicate otherwise. Look, you get to either be like a habitual selfie taker or a criminal and a liar. You can't be both, okay? But anyway,
so good.
It's just, he really does like taking selfies. He might be beating Elizabeth Warren at this point.
He's got a great face too, it's comical.
He does, great haircut, it's gonna catch on. So my last question to you is, all of this has come out right on the eve of the impeachment trial. What should the strategy be?
I think the Democrats need to push as hard as humanly possible to get these fact witnesses, even if it means dealing with some absurd requests on the Republican side. I would also love, I don't know what mechanisms we have left to get someone like Lev Parnas on the record under oath before cameras again, but I think that they should do everything in their power to make it happen. I mean, it's absurd to suggest that you can have a fair hearing without these fact witnesses, without addressing this new information that came to light. And we need to just do everything possible to disrupt the government and make it happen.
I couldn't agree more. And fingers crossed, we'll see if they end up going in that direction. Tommy Vitor, co-host of Pod Save America, as always, it's a pleasure talking with you.
Thanks for having me.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.